Here are some market updates for emerging markets in Asia for the week of February 26th. China is taking measures to strengthen the renminbi by avoiding interest rate cuts and cracking down on high-speed trading ahead of the National People's Congress. The Congress aims to address fiscal stimulus, real estate recovery, and regulatory adjustments to combat depreciation. China also enhanced global trade ties, particularly with developing nations via the Belt and Road Initiative. Despite market reforms and expanding export influence, the U.S.-China trade conflict persists, with no immediate resolution in sight. India sees a shift in consumer spending from food to discretionary items and is adjusting export taxes on low-grade iron ore to support local steel manufacturers. Banking supervision has been tightened for better governance, and thermal coal imports are declining due to increased domestic production. Furthermore, India is capturing a more significant share of the electronics export market, indicating a shift in global supply chains. Indonesia reported a rise in February inflation, mainly due to food prices. The government plans a significant increase in rice imports to manage supply. The World Bank raised caution over the high costs of incoming President Prabowo Subianto's ambitious spending plans, including a free school meals program that cost $29 billion per year. Despite global price dips, Indonesia remains committed to its high levels of nickel production, which many blame for causing a global supply glut. In Malaysia, Sultan Ibrahim urged political unity amid reports of destabilization attempts, while Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim dismissed these efforts as ineffective. Affinity Equity announced a plan to sell Island Hospital in Penang for over $800 million. Malaysia is set to lift restrictions on foreign vessels for undersea cable repairs, responding to technology industry demands. South Korea faces security concerns over North Korea's weapon shipments to Russia. In terms of economic policies, there are criticisms against the weak regulations to tackle stock undervaluation and big polluters profiting from cap-and-trade system. The government has toughened up on protests by doctors against increased med school quotas, which highlight domestic conflicts. Taiwan expects a 343% GDP growth driven by AI demand and significant investments by TSMC domestically and in Japan, despite a cybersecurity breach at Chunghwa Telecom. The housing market is strong, thanks to high mortgage issuances for first-time buyers. TSMC wins zoning approval for a new domestic 1.24 nanometer fab and expands in Japan to bolster new chip supply chain. The venture capital sector seeks a boost from the government's Asia Silicon Valley Development Plan. GlobalWafers' record profits demonstrate robust semiconductor demand. Thailand plans to issue $1 billion foreign currency-denominated bonds and possibly increase the minimum wage again to enhance economic stability. The expansion of Suvarnabhumi Airport aims to establish Thailand as an aviation hub, though rising household debt raises concerns. Stay tuned for next week's video.